Good morning, Porcupine Smith, Sunday, August 31st. Last Sunday, the shows Meet the Press and Face the Nation were preempted by the earthquake coverage here in California. And I usually watch those shows, so I watched them this week. And sometimes I don't know why, because of course, mostly rhetoric and diatribe to a great extent, right? And even with regard to serious issues, we got serious issues, being the Middle East and the foreboding worldwide war. And I can't comment a great deal on those. Um, Not an expert on international politics or military issues, you know, but I am expert on social issues. Kind of have a couple degrees pertaining to social science. So, one of the things on the docket for both shows this week was a rant and diatribe coming from a Senator, Kirsten Gillibrand, Democrat from New York senator, and apparently she has a new book out, which is an expose of sexism in the Senate. And one of her um, prime examples of that is that she was apparently working out on some elliptical machine in the, I guess, the Senate has its own gym apparently, and that's available to the staff of those offices. So apparently, some male participant, senator or other staff, said to her, "It's a good thing you're working out. You wouldn't want to get porky." It's a good thing you're working out. You wouldn't want to get porky now, would you? And this becomes the apex, the focus of the political diatribe, the rhetoric, the rant, sexism in the Senate. Well, as for me, I don't know about you, but I am so sick of living in a world where people believe that everything said from one person to another must always be a positive patting of their ego. And no, I'm sorry to say and to tell you that that's just not true. You can say things to people that are not necessarily nice or positive, and that doesn't necessarily make you a nice guy. But see, it's called freedom of speech, and it's called freedom, period. In America, this has been going on for years and years, this politically correct word speak, indoctrination, coercion. It's utter crapple, it's utter garbage. And I'm here on this occasion from my little, far from the ivory tower, from my obscure cave, um, from which I exist, to tell you that, it's all wrong. No, people can say things that are not complimentary to others. This idea, this thing, they're actually making laws now, legislating what people can say and can't say to others. We got world war foreboding and pending. We got giant, you know, mega problems in this country. And this individual, Kirsten Gillibrand, somebody said to her, it's a good thing you're working out. You wouldn't want to get porky. Oh, it's so horrible, isn't it? It's so horrible. I mean, she's probably gonna, have to go and commit suicide, I guess, after hearing that, after somebody actually saying that to her. No, I'm sorry, the buck stops here. I'm tired of it. And that's just one example. You all can be aware of hundreds of examples every day of this kind of nonsense and crapola. This idea of in schools, um, you can only use positive language. The teachers to the students to other students. No, wrong. People can say negative things if they want. It doesn't make them your best friend. Don't, if you don't like what they're saying, don't invite them to your house. Don't be friends with them or whatever. But people can say things that are not positive. That man, whoever he was, that might have not have been a cool thing to say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He has the right to say it. If she doesn't like it, then don't listen to it. Ignore it. Don't be friends with that individual. Anyway, you get the point, right? So it's gone beyond a level of reasonability. This politically correct word speak, um, you know, laws being legislated and written as we speak to quote make people be a nice guy. You can't have a chance to be a nice guy if you have no choice of what to say. If they're ordering you to say something and not say something else, that doesn't give you autonomy in being a nice guy. So it's utter crapola. And this last example was just over the top. So please join me, Porcupine Smith, in returning to sanity, at least in terms of awareness, and understand that this is America. You do have the right to say whatever you want within reason, okay? Within reason. And if you don't like what's being said, the old saying applies really, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. God knows people have said negative things about me. And if I took to heart everything negative or not positive or complimentary that was said to me, I'm not going to let people rent space in my head. And somebody like that has no business being a leader, a senator, somebody that's going to get all, out of whack and take the focus off larger, more important issues. Anyway, Porcupine Smith, and this is not Face the Nation. This is not Meet the Press. This is Porcupine Beats the Press. Because what I'm saying is more intelligent than what's coming out of their programming. Have a good day, and thanks for listening.